cup overflowed in the wilderness. Listen. This is not a story of comfort. This is a story of survival that turned into abundance. They said nothing good grows in the wilderness, but they forgot one thing. Jah does not need perfect ground to make a miracle grow. So when I had nothing, no map, no certainty, no crowd to cheer me on, that is where my cup began to overflow. I walked where the roads forgot my name, where even silence felt like shame. The sky was wide, but hope was small, and I had nothing left at all. The winds were speaking broken truth to every wounded searching youth, and every step I dared to take was built on everything at stake. But in the emptiness I found a deeper presence all around, not loud like kings or city lights, but steady in the lonely nights. No table set, no silver flame, but still I heard Jah call my name. My cup overflowed in the wilderness, where nothing looked like blessedness. In empty lands, in barren space, I found the power of His grace. My cup overflowed in the wilderness, beyond all human understanding, yes. What should have broken me instead turned into daily bread. My cup overflowed. Babylon said I would not rise, that dreams like mine were built on lies, that dusty roads and empty hands could never reach the promised lands. But they don't see what faith can do when there is only me and you, when every door is closed and sealed. Jah becomes the only shield. I learned to sing with broken breath, to praise Him standing next to death, to find a song in aching pain, and dance inside the pouring rain. They saw defeat, but I saw stars. They saw my loss, but not my heart. My cup overflowed in the wilderness, where nothing looked like blessedness. In empty lands, in barren space, I found the power of His grace. My cup overflowed in the wilderness, beyond all human understanding, yes. What should have broken me instead turned into daily bread. My cup overflowed. I saw the desert learn to bloom, where sorrow once had made its room, and every tear that hit the sand was shaping something I could stand. The wilderness became a school, where broken hearts became the tool to build a strength no man could break. No matter what was at stake, I realized loss was not the end, but just a path Jah would make. And every emptiness I knew was making space for something new. The more I lacked, the more I gained, the more I broke, the more remained. My cup overflowed in the wilderness, oh yeah, where nothing looked like blessedness. In empty lands, in barren space, I found the power of His grace. My cup overflowed in the wilderness, beyond all human understanding, yes. What should have broken me instead turned into daily bread. My cup overflowed. Who says the desert cannot sing? Who says the dry place has no spring? Who says the empty cannot hold a story richer than pure gold? Only those who never knew the power of what Jah can do, because even wilderness can become abundance. Oh Jah, fill the empty places. Oh Jah, heal forgotten faces. Oh Jah, turn dust to wine. Oh Jah, make the broken shine. Now I stand where nothing grew, but everything inside me knew that what was lost along the way was only waiting for this day. The wilderness is not my end, it is where mercy chose to send a blessing deeper than I planned, right into my empty hand. And now my life is overflowing, even when the wind is blowing, because I learned in barren ground that grace is always all around. Empty, then filled, broken, then healed, lost, then found grace all around. My cup overflowed in the wilderness, when nothing looked like blessedness. In empty lands, in barren space, I found the power of His grace. My cup overflowed in the wilderness, beyond all human understanding, yes. What should have broken me instead turned into daily bread. My cup overflowed, my cup overflowed, my overflowed, my cup overflowed, my cup overflowed. When I had nothing. This is not a story of comfort. This is a story of survival that turned into abundance. They said nothing good grows in the wilderness, but they forgot one thing: Jah does not need perfect ground to make a miracle grow. So when I had nothing, no map, no certainty, no crowd to cheer me on, that is where my cup began to overflow. I walked where the roads forgot my. Listen, my people, some said the fire would consume me, some said the storm would drown me, some said Babylon would break my spirit. But Jah had another story to tell. For every tear that touched the ground, a blessing was taking root. For every night that seemed endless, a brighter morning was preparing itself. Hear the testimony now. Stay, carried heavy burdens almost every day. Friends disappeared when the road grew steep, yet Jah watched over me while the world slept asleep. The winds kept blowing from every side, but faith became the shelter where I could hide. The enemy counted every scar on my face, but never understood the power of grace. They saw my troubles, but they never saw my prayer. They saw the battle, but never knew Jah was there. My joy lives longer than the pain I knew, longer than the storms that my heart passed through, longer than the shadows trying to block my view. Jah keeps my spirit strong and true. My joy lives longer than the darkest night, longer than the struggle, longer than the fight. The world may change, but Jah remains the light. My joy lives longer, burning ever bright. to stay. Every chain they forged eventually broke, like morning sunlight cutting through the smoke. I planted seeds in seasons of drought, trusted Jah even when I had my doubts. Know the fields are dancing with golden grain, proof that no suffering is ever in vain. The mountain looked higher, yeah, the road looked long, but Jah put a melody inside my song. My joy lives longer than the pain I knew, longer than the storms that my heart passed through, longer than the shadows trying to block my view. Jah keeps my spirit strong and true. My joy lives longer than the darkest night, longer than the struggle, longer than the fight. The world may change, but Jah remains the light. My joy lives longer, burning ever bright. No weapon formed against the soul can stand forever. No season of sorrow lasts forever. No river of tears flows forever, because Jah's mercy is greater than all. Rise up, children of Zion, lift your voices high. The same sun that leaves at evening returns to bless the sky. I've seen poor men richer than kings, I've seen broken hearts grow wings, I've seen dry bones dance again, I've seen blessings falling like rain. The road behind is filled with lessons, the road ahead is filled with promises. Every chapter Jah has written in my life has turned my wounds into a testimony. My joy lives longer than the pain I knew, longer than the storms that my heart passed through, longer than the shadows trying to block my view. Jah keeps my spirit strong and true. My joy lives longer than the darkest night, longer than the struggle, longer than the fight. The world may change, but Jah remains the light. My joy lives longer, burning ever bright. Oh Jah, guide I through the storm. Oh Jah, guide I through the storm. Oh Jah, your love carries on. Your love carries on. The years may pass and the seasons may turn, but the fire of faith continues to burn. What Babylon meant for destruction and fear, Jah transformed into blessings right here. I stand today with gratitude and praise, remembering all of the difficult days, not because the battles never came, but because Jah remained the same. My joy lives longer than the pain I knew, longer than the storms that my heart passed through, longer than the shadows trying to block my view. Jah keeps my spirit strong and true. My joy lives longer than the darkest night, longer than the struggle, longer than the fight. The world may change, but Jah remains the light. My joy lives longer, burning ever bright. My joy lives longer. My joy lives longer. My joy lives longer. My joy lives longer. Joy lives longer. Through every season, Jah is my song. When the tears are forgotten, my joy remains. When the storms are forgotten, my joy remains. When Babylon is forgotten, my joy remains. Because what Jah has planted in the soul, no man can uproot. My joy lives longer, forever and ever. Jah guide. No chains on the morning wind, shh, listen carefully. There is something the captors never understood. You can lock a body in chains, but you cannot imprison the wind. You can build walls around a voice, but you cannot stop the morning from arriving. 'cause every dawn carries a secret. Freedom is already in motion, and today the wind is speaking my name. I woke up where the silence used to scream, inside the ruins of a broken dream. The night was heavy, the air was cold, but something ancient began to unfold. I felt the earth breathe under my feet, like distant drums on a hidden street. And in the space where fear had been, a softer light was moving in. Babylon tried to write my fate, to close the door and seal the gate, but destiny does not obey. The voices that decay, they try to hold me down, but I learned to rise. They tried to blind me, but I opened my eyes. No chains on the morning wind, it always finds a way to begin. No chains on the morning wind, freedom lives where hope has been. No chains on the morning wind, it carries every broken hymn. No chains on the morning wind, Jah is speaking deep within. I saw my mother's tired hands, still planting hope in barren lands. She whispered prayers into the night, waiting for a turning light. The word outside was built on fear, but something stronger pulled me near. A rhythm older than the pain that promised life would rise again. The poor man walks with heavy load, still singing down a dusty road, because even when the body breaks, the spirit never shakes. They measured loss, but I measured grace. They saw defeat, but I saw space. No chains on the morning wind, it always finds a way to begin. No chains on the morning wind, freedom lives where hope has been. No chains on the morning wind, it carries every broken hymn. No chains on the morning wind, Jah is speaking deep within. Babylon built towers of control, but never touched the human soul. They counted coins, they built their throne, but could not claim what Jah has grown. Because truth is rooted underground, where silent courage makes it sound. And every tear that falls in vain becomes tomorrow's rain. I walked through fire without a guide, but something lived on my inside, a flame they could not put to sleep, a promise I was meant to keep. The darker it got, the stronger I stood, the harder the world, the more Jah is good. No chains on the morning wind, it always finds a way to begin. No chains on the morning wind, freedom lives where hope has been. No chains on the morning wind, it carries every broken hymn. No chains on the morning wind, Jah is speaking deep within. Who taught the wind to break the wall? Who taught the dawn to rise for all? Who tells the night it must retreat? Who makes the broken rise to their feet? It is Jah, it is life, it is the breath we cannot bind. It is freedom in motion, it is the morning wind, 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 wind. Oh Jah, carry me higher. Oh Jah, burn away fire. Oh Jah, break every chain. Oh Jah, wash away pain. Now I walk where light is born, where every lost dusk becomes a dawn, where every star becomes a song, and broken hearts still carry on. The wind is not just in the sky, it lives in every don't give up cry. It lifts the weak, it frees the strong, it turns the silence into song. I am not what chains define, I am the wind they left behind, and every breath I now release is shaped like inner peace. No chains, no chains on me, no chains on me, no fear, no fear. I am finally free. No walls, no lights, no more this sky. Just wind, just light, just rising skies. No chains on the morning wind, it always finds a way to begin. Oh, no chains on the morning wind, freedom lives where hope has been. No chains on the morning wind, it carries every broken hymn. No chains on the morning wind, Jah is speaking deep within. No chains on the morning wind. When the night forgets my name, the wind remembers. When the world closes its doors, the wind remembers. When Babylon tries again, the wind remembers. Because there are no chains on the morning wind. No, no, no chains on the morning wind. No chains on the morning wind. No chains on the morning wind. No chains. Listen carefully. There is something the captors never understood. You can lock a body in chains, but you cannot imprison the wind. You can build walls around a voice, but you cannot stop the morning from arriving. Because every dawn carries a secret. Freedom is already in motion, and today. Listen closely. They never told us the soil would cost tears. They only showed us the promise. They never mentioned the waiting. They only spoke of arrival. But I have learned something deeper. The promise is not just where you arrive, it is what you survive to reach it. And every tear, every silent cry in the night was not wasted. It was planting something I could not yet see. So hear me now. My tears watered the promised land, yeah. Through mornings without a name, through nights that carried silent pain, where even hope felt far away, like light that refused to stay. The road was long, the air was cold, stories of struggle often told. Yet in my chest the fire stayed. Even when everything decayed, I saw my mother bend and pray for better days to come someday. Her hands were cracked, her voice was weak, but faith was all she had to keep. They thought I would crumble, they thought I would fall, but Jah was the strength behind it all. Tears watered the promised land. Every drop was part of Jah's plan. What I lost I know, understand, was building something greater than man. Tears water the promised land. Through the fire, through shifting sand, now I stand where blessings stand. My tears water the promised land. Babylon counted every loss I made, every sacrifice, every debt I paid. They saw defeat in my broken face, but never the mercy covering grace. They measure me by empty hands, not knowing I was making plans. In every wound a seed was sown, in every silence strength was grown. The nights were long, the days were few, but still I push myself through, because something deep inside me said, keep walking though the road seems dead. They saw my weakness, but not my fight. They saw the darkness, not the light. Tears water the promised land. Every drop was part of God's plan. What I lost I know, understand, was building something greater than mine. Tears water the promised land. Through the fire, through shifting sand, now I stand where blessings stand. My tears water the promised land. I remember hunger knocking loud, dreams buried under heavy clouds. But even in the poorest place, I still could feel a touch of grace. The river of sorrow never lied, it carried truth I could not hide. That every pain I held inside was turning into something bright. The seeds of pain became my gain. The drought gave birth to gentle rain. What looked like endings from afar was just the shaping of who we are. The breaking was not the end, it was the beginning, I would say. Tears water the promised land. Every drop was part of God's plan. What I lost I know, understand, was building something greater than mine. Tears water the promised land. Through the fire, through shifting sand, now I stand where blessings stand. My tears water the promised land. Who knew that sorrow could grow a field? Who knew that pain could be revealed as hidden mercy in disguise, waiting for patient eyes? Who knew that every silent cry was writing blessings in the sky? Only Jah understood the story. Oh Jah, turn my sorrow into seed. Oh Jah, make my brokenness believe. Oh Jah, what I lost was not the end. Oh Jah, you were shaping me again. Now I walk where flowers rise from places once filled with cries. I see the harvest in the air, a testimony everywhere. The same hands that once shook in fear now lift up joy instead of tears. The same heart that almost broke now sings louder than words spoke. I understand what I became was born from fire, shaped by pain. And every tear I thought was lost was part of a greater cost. Every tear became a seed, every pain became a need, every fall became a way, every night became a day. Tears watered the promised land. Every drop was part of God's plan. What I lost I now understand, was building something greater than man. Tears water the promised land. Through the fire, through shifting sand, now I stand where blessings stand. My tears water the promised land. I finally see. Tears water the promised land. It was shaping me. Tears water. To every cry, Jah was nearby. Jah, Jah, Jah. So if you are crying, no, do not waste your tears. They are not the end. They are not the end. They are the beginning of something you cannot yet see. Because the promised land is watered by tears, and nothing is lost in Jah's hands. Listen closely, listen closely. They never thought us society would cost tears. They only showed us the promise. They never mentioned the waiting. They only spoke of a rider. But I have learned something deeper. The promise is not just where you Listen, there is a sound the weak do not understand. It does not come from comfort. It does not come from ease. It does not come from calm skies. It comes from strength that has survived chaos. Because when the storm rises, the lion does not run. The lion laughs. I walk through valleys made of thunder, where fear would pull the soul asunder. The sky was cracked, the world was loud, and pain was hanging like a cloud. The wind spoke stories meant to break, the kind that make the spirit shake. But deep inside I felt a fire that never bowed to dark desire. Babylon tried to test my ground, but found a strength they never found. Because what is forged in suffering flame does not respond to fear or shame. They brought the storm, they brought the rain, but could not touch the lion's name. The lion laughs at the storm, unshaken, brave and reborn, roaring through the night so cold. A story ancient, fierce and bold. The lion laughs at the storm, where broken souls are transformed. No fear can hold what Jah has formed. The lion laughs at the storm. I saw the mighty lose their pride when truth refused to run and hide. The weak became the strongest sound, where faith and courage both were found. The world may try to dim the light, but cannot stop the inner sight. Because strength is not in never falling, but rising every time life's calling. I felt the pressure crush my chest, but even pressure burst the best. Like diamonds form beneath the weight of trials that determine fate. They built the storm, but missed the roar that came alive from something more. The lion laughs at the storm, unshaken, brave and reborn, roaring through the night so cold. A story ancient, fierce and bold. The lion laughs at the storm, where broken souls are transformed. No fear can hold what Jah has formed. The lion laughs at the storm. Yeah. I learned a storm is just a sound that cannot shake what's deeply bound. A spirit rooted in the truth that survives both age and youth. The louder lightning struck the ground, the stronger grew my sacred sound. Because what is meant to tear apart only strengthens warrior heart. Babylon may scream and shout, but cannot put true fire out. Because what Jah placed within the bow can never be overthrown. The storm may rage, the wind may cry, but still the lion will not die. The lion laughs at the storm, unshaken, brave and reborn, roaring through the night so cold. A story ancient, fierce and bold. The lion laughs at the storm, where broken souls are transformed. No fear can hold what Jah has formed. The lion laughs at the storm. Who taught the lion to be still? Who gave it power against the chill? Who made the thunder lose its voice? man, not fear, not time, but something deeper, more divine. Oh, Jah, strength in my bones. Oh, Jah, make me your own. Oh, Jah, through every fight. Oh, Jah, make me the light. Now I stand where storms have passed, where broken fear could never last, and every wound that tried to win only revealed the strength within. I am not what fear designed. I am the roar it left behind. And every step I choose to take is louder than the storms can make. The lion lives inside my chest, not shaken by the world's unrest. And even when the skies collapse, my soul does not fall back. No fear, no fall, just roar. I rise once more, no chain, no pain remains, just strength in my veins. The lion laughs at the storm, unshaken, brave and reborn, roaring through the night so cold. A story ancient, fierce and bold. The lion laughs at the storm, where broken souls are transformed. No fear can hold what Jah has formed. The lion laughs at the storm. The lion laughs, the lion roars. The lion laughs, the lion laughs forevermore. The lion laughs through every war. The lion laughs and rises soar. When the storm thinks it has won, the lion laughs. When the fear tries again, the lion laughs. When the world falls apart, the lion laughs. Because strength is not silence. Strength is the roar that survives the storm. The lion laughs. Listen, there is a sound that we do not understand. It does not come from comfort. It does not come from ease. It does not come from calm skies. It comes from strength that has survived chaos. Because when the storm rises, the lion does not run, the lion laughs. I walk through valleys made of thunder, where fear would pull the soul asunder. The sky was cracked, the world was loud, and pain was hanging like a cloud. The wind spoke stories meant to break, the time that made the spirit shake. But listen, there is a sound that does not ask permission. It does not care who is watching. It does not wait for approval. It does not stop because the world is loud. It flows anyway, through stone, through dust, through broken ground. And even when everything else is silent, the river keeps singing. I walk beside a wounded road, carrying more than I could hold. The sky was gray, my heart was tired, but something deeper still inspired. I heard a voice beneath the wind, like something old yet born again. It called my name without a sound, from where the unseen truths are found. The world was heavy on my chest, but still I moved toward what was best. Even when hope felt far away, something in me chose to stay. The world may break, the night may fall, but deeper than it all, there is a call. The river keeps singing, even through the pain. The river keeps singing, through the fire and rain. The river keeps water learns to persevere. It finds a crack, it finds a door, and flows where none has flowed before. I watch the strong pretend to stand, while life slips softly through their hands. But humble souls with broken dreams still follow sacred unseen streams. I learned that strength is not control, but letting go and being whole. And every tear I tried to hide was just the river deep inside. They tried to stop, they tried to bind, but water frees what chains confine. The river keeps singing, the river keeps singing, even through the pain. The river keeps singing, through the fire and rain. The river keeps singing, when I lose my way. The river keeps singing, it guides me every day. The river keeps singing. I saw the valley cracked and dry, where dreams go down but do not die. And even there beneath the sand, the river carved its hidden plan. It spoke in rhythms underground, in silent yet eternal sound, that nothing pure can ever end. It only learns to start again. I followed where the waters went, through broken time and messages sent. And every drop became a guide to something blooming deep inside. The deeper it goes, the stronger it grows, no matter the loss. The river knows. The river keeps singing, even through the pain. The river keeps singing, through the fire and rain. The river keeps singing, when I lose my way. The river keeps singing, it guides me every day. The river keeps singing. Who taught the river how to flow? Who told the seed when it should grow? Who hears the silence in the night? Who turns the darkness into light? It is Jah, it is life, it is breath that never dies. It is the river, still singing, still living, still free. Oh, Jah, let me flow like water. Oh, Jah, make my spirit stronger. Oh, Jah, through every season. Oh, Jah, give me reason. Now I walk where waters run, where broken hearts become the sun, where every loss becomes a gate that leads me closer to my fate. I no longer fight the stream, I trust the flow inside my dream, because everything I thought was lost was part of love at any cost. The river is not far away, it lives in every word I pray. It sings through everything I do, and turns my broken life into truth. Flow, don't resist it. Flow, just exist it. Flow, let it lead. Be what you need. The river keeps singing, the river keeps singing, even through the pain. The river keeps singing, through the fire and rain. The river keeps singing, when I lose my way. The river keeps singing, it guides me every day. The river keeps singing, it never stops. The river keeps singing, from the highest drops. The river keeps singing, inside my soul. The river keeps singing, and makes me whole. When the world goes quiet, the river still sings. When I forget my way, the river still sings. When everything fades, the river still sings. And I understand now, I am not beside the river. I am the river, still singing. There were days when the road forgot my footsteps, Days when the crowd forgot my face. Days when doors closed without a reason. Days when even old friends passed by without a word. But while the world was forgetting, the morning still arrived. The birds still sang, the river still flowed, the heavens still remembered. And every dawn carried the same message: you are not forgotten, because the sun still knows your name. I walked through seasons of silence and doubt, wondering what my life was all about. The dreams I carried seemed far away, like distant stars fading into gray. Many nights I cried alone, carrying burdens all my own. But every morning through the window pane, the sunlight called me once again. When nobody noticed, when nobody cared, the warmth of creation still whispered my name. The sun still knows my name, still shines upon my face. Though the world may change around me, just still gives me grace. The sun still knows my name, through every loss and gain. Though the shadows gather around me, my purpose still remains. The sun still knows my name. Babylon measures a soul by gold, by what is bought and what is sold. But Jah sees deeper than the eye, he sees the tears we never cried. The mighty boast upon their throne, yet many sleep with hearts of stone. While humble people walk in light, trusting Jah through every night. The crowds may wander, the seasons may change, but the hand of Jah forever remains. The sun still knows my name, still shines upon my face. Though the world may change around me, Jah still gives me grace. The sun still knows my name, through every loss and gain. Though the shadows gather around me, my purpose still remains. The sun still knows my name. Who paints the sunrise over the sea? Who tells the flowers when to be? Who guides the moon across the sky? Who hears the orphan's midnight cry? The same creator, the same redeemer, the same Jah knows every heartbeat, knows every struggle, knows every name. Oh, Jah, you know my story. Oh, Jah, you know my pain. Oh, Jah, when others forget me, the sun still knows my name. I remember standing in the rain, feeling trapped inside the pain. But storms can never hide the sun, they only delay what has begun. Beyond the clouds the light remains, beyond the losses there are gains. Beyond the valley there is a hill, and beyond the sorrow there is His will. Every wound became a lesson, every trial became a blessing. Every setback carved a road leading closer to Jah's abode. The world wrote endings, but Jah wrote more, opening windows beyond every door. The sun still knows my name, still shines upon my face. Though the world may change around me, Jah still gives me grace. The sun still knows my name, through every loss and gain. Though the shadows gather every dream buried in dust. For everyone learning to trust, you are not lost, you are not forgotten. The same sun that shines on kings shines upon the poorest things. The same light that greets the sea still reaches you and still reaches me. Your value isn't what they say, your worth doesn't fade away. Just love is older than the mountains, deeper than the oceans, stronger than every fear. When the world forgets, the sun remembers. When the crowd leaves, the sun remembers. When hope grows weak, the sun remembers. When tears fall down, the sun remembers. The sun still knows my name, still shines upon my face. Though the world may change around me, just still gives me grace. The sun still knows my name, through every loss and gain. Though the shadows gather around me, my purpose still remains. The sun still knows my name. The sun still knows my name. And just still calls me his own. Tomorrow, the sun will rise again. Not because the world deserves it, but because mercy never sleeps. And when the morning touches the earth, I will remember. I am known, I am seen, I am loved. The sun still knows my name. Listen. There was a time when darkness spoke loudly. It spoke through fear, it spoke through hunger. It spoke through silence that felt like chains. It told the weak they would never rise. It told the broken they would never heal. It told the forgotten they would never be seen. But darkness made one mistake. It stayed too long in the presence of light, and slowly it lost its voice. I remember nights with no direction, walking through shadows of rejection, where even hope refused to stay, and dreams would quietly decay. The air was thick with heavy doubt, like there was no way in or out. And every step I tried to take would shake beneath the fear I make. But somewhere deep beyond the pain, a whisper came through wind and rain. Not loud, not harsh, but soft and true. Child, I still believe in you. The night was loud, the fear was near, but deeper still, Jah was here. When the darkness lost its voice, light became the only choice. Every soul began to rise, every heart opened its eyes. When the darkness lost its voice, hope returned without a noise, and the broken finally knew that Jah was carrying them through. When the darkness lost its voice, Babylon tried to speak my name, wrapped it in confusion and shame, telling stories meant to break every step that I would take. But truth does not obey the lie. It does not bow, it does not die. It waits beneath the stormy skies until the morning opens eyes. I saw the mighty lose their grip, I saw deception slowly slip, because nothing built on fear can stand. When Jah begins to shift the sand, They spoke too much, they said too long, but silence grew and turned to song. When the darkness lost its voice, light became the only choice. Every soul began to rise, every heart opened its eyes. When the darkness lost its voice, hope returned without a noise, and the broken finally knew that Jah was carrying them through. When the darkness lost its voice, I walked through valleys made of stone, feeling lost and all alone. But even there beneath the ground, a hidden rhythm could be found. The roots were singing under me, a song of ancient memory, that nothing pure is ever gone. It only waits to rise and dawn. The more the darkness tried to speak, the more it grew weak and weak, until its words began to fade into the light that Jah had made. The louder fear, the more I pray, the more the night lost its way. When the darkness lost its voice, light became the only choice. Every soul began to rise, every heart opened its eyes. When the darkness lost its voice, hope returned without a noise, and the broken finally knew that Jah was carrying them through. When the darkness lost its voice, who told the night it could remain forever? Who said the chains would break never? Who said the pain would always stay? Who said the dawn would lose its way? Not Jah, not the breath inside my chest, because even darkness must surrender when light remembers its strength. Speak truth, the silence, break every violence, turn night to day, show us the way. Now I stand where shadows fall, but they no longer rule at all. The fear that once controlled my breath has lost its voice, has lost its depth. The streets no longer feel the same. The silence now speaks out my name, and everything I thought was lost was worth the fire, worth the cost. I am not what fear designed, I am the light it left behind, and every step I choose to take is built from all the night could break. No voice, no power, no fear, only light, only Jah, only clear. When the darkness lost its voice, light became the only choice. Every soul began to rise, every heart opened its eyes. When the darkness lost its voice, hope returned without a noise, and the broken finally knew that Jah was carrying them through. When the darkness lost its voice, I was born again. When the darkness lost its voice, I broke a chain. When the darkness lost its voice, I found my way. When the darkness lost, I see today. When the night tries to speak again, it cannot. When fear tries to return again, it cannot, because darkness once spoke too loud and lost its voice forever. And now only light remains. Listen, there was a time when darkness spoke loudly. It spoke through fear, it spoke through hunger, it spoke through silence that felt like chains. It told the weak they would never rise, it told the broken they would never heal. forgotten, they would never be seen. The darkness made. Listen, some people only sing when the sky is clear. Some people only smile when the harvest is near. But what happens when the clouds gather? What happens when the winds rise? What happens when the earth shakes beneath your feet? That is when faith reveals its true face. Because Jah never promised a road without fire, but He promised His presence through every flame. And so I dance, not because there is no storm, but because the storm cannot own my soul. Hey, hey, the thunder roll across the valley floor like a warning knocking at my door. The river swelled, the mountains cried, yet a sacred peace remained inside. The old tree bent beneath the rain. The poor man carried silent pain. But somewhere deep beyond the fear, Jah whispered softly in my ear, do not tremble, do not run. The battle is fierce, but it is not won. Stand in the fire, lift your hands high. Faith is the bridge between earth and sky. I'm dancing through the firestorm while the lightning paints the night. Dancing through the firestorm, holding tightly to the light. The flames may rise around me, but my spirit still stands strong. I'm dancing through the firestorm, and Jah keeps leading me along. Hey, Babylon built walls of fear and doubt, telling the weary there was no way out. But chains cannot hold a soul set free, and lies cannot blind a heart that sees. I watched the mighty kingdoms fall, heard empty promises fade and crawl, but Jah's word stood firm and true, like morning dew upon the mountain view. The wind got loud, the road grew steep, but Jah was guarded. The promises I keep, I'm dancing through the firestorm while the lightning paints the night. Dancing through the firestorm, holding tightly to the light. The flames may rise around me, but my spirit still stands strong. I'm dancing through the firestorm, and Jah keeps leading me along. Hey, who taught the flowers to bloom after rain? Who taught the rivers to sing again? Who tells the sun to rise each day? Who lights the stars along the way? The same Jah, the same Creator, the same Redeemer, still watches over me. Guide I through the fire. Oh Jah, keep my walking higher. Oh Jah, mercy never tire. Oh Jah, lift me above the fire. The furnace burned, but I remain. The trial came, but faith sustained. What was meant to break my soul only made my spirit whole. Every scar became a song, every weakness became strong. Every valley I survived became proof that I was alive. The enemies watched and wondered why. Tears no longer filled my eyes, because they never understood that Jah turns evil into good. The darker the night, the brighter the flame. The harder the battle, the sweeter is When the fire is gone, my testimony remains. When the storm is gone, my faith remains. When the battle is forgotten, Jah remains. And that is why I dance through the firestorm. Hey! Hey! Dancing through the firestorm. Listen, some people only sing when the sky is clear. Some people only smile when the harvest is near. But what happens when the clouds gather? What happens when the winds rise? What happens when the earth shakes beneath your feet? That is when faith reveals its true face, because Jah never promised to run. Listen, do you hear it? It is not just sound. It is memory. It is resistance. It is prayer in motion. They thought silence meant defeat, but silence was only gathering strength. And now the earth begins to speak again. 1,000 drums are waking, not for war, but for deliverance. I came from roads where shadows walked beside me, where hope fell far but still would guide me. The streets were loud with broken dreams, and truth was quieter than it seemed. Babylon built towers from stolen breath, while children learned the shape of stress. But deep within the suffering sound, a hidden rhythm kept me bound. Not chained in fear, but tied to fate, to something stronger than hate. Every tear was counting time. Every scar became a sign that something ancient was alive, still refusing to die. 1,000 drums of deliverance beating through my soul, calling every broken heart back to feeling whole. 1,000 drums of deliverance rising from the ground, even in the darkest night, freedom makes a sound. 1,000 drums, 1,000 drums, 1,000 drums. I saw my mother in the fading light, still praying through another night. Her hands were worn, her voice was low, but in her faith I learned to grow. The world outside kept pushing down, trying to bury every sound, but inside pain a river flows. And from that river, wisdom grows. They measured me in loss and lack, but never saw the strength I packed inside the silence of my chest. A revolution took its rest. What they call the end of road was just where destiny was sold. What they call a fallen soul was learning how to be made whole. 1,000 drums of deliverance beating through my soul, calling every broken heart back to feeling whole. 1,000 drums of deliverance rising from the ground, even in the darkest night, freedom makes a sound. 1,000 drums, 1,000 drums, 1,000 drums. The night was long, the air was cold, yet something ancient made me bold. Each step I took through burning sand was guided by unseen hands. Babylon spoke lies so sweet to keep the poor beneath their feet. But truth has roots they cannot pull. It grows inside the soul. I learned that pain can be a gate, not just a burden sealed by fate. And every wound can open doors to something worth surviving for. The deeper I fell inside the fire, the louder rose my true desire. To break the chains, to stand, to see what I had placed inside of me. 1,000 drums of deliverance beating through my soul, calling every broken heart back to feeling whole. 1,000 drums of deliverance rising from the ground. Even in the darkest night, freedom makes a sound. 1,000 drums, 1,000 drums. Who taught the wind to carry sound? Who taught the roots to push through ground? Who tells the ocean when to rise? Who listens to the human cries? It is Jah, it is time, it is fire that refuses to die. And it speaks in rhythm, in drums, in thunder, in heartbeat. Oh Jah, let the drums awaken. Oh Jah, let the chains be shaken. Oh Jah, from sorrow to song. Oh Jah, we've waited so long. Now I stand where fire turned to light, where every wrong begins to right. The broken ones now lift their voice, and pain itself begins to rejoice. The streets no longer hide their truth. The old becomes a living proof that every struggle we went through was building something strong and new. The drums and mat outside of me, they live inside my memory. A rhythm no one can erase, a song of freedom, time and grace. Listen, one drum for the lost, one drum for the weak, one drum for the silent voices that could not speak, one drum for the broken, one drum for the poor, one drum for every soul who is fighting for more. And still they rise, and still they rise. 1,000 drums of deliverance beating through my soul, calling every broken heart back to feeling whole. 1,000 drums of deliverance rising from the ground. Even in the darkest night, freedom makes a sound. 1,000 drums of deliverance never fading away. 1,000 drums of deliverance calling us today. 1,000 drums of deliverance breaking every chain. 1,000 drums of deliverance rising through the pain. When the world goes silent, the drums remain. When the night is heavy, the drums remain. When Babylon fades away, the drums remain. 1,000 drums of deliverance. Babylon couldn't steal my smile. Hear this now. They took the land, they took the gold, they took the wages from the workers' hands. They built their towers high above the poor and call it progress. They fill the streets with fear and the air with confusion. But there was one thing they could never reach, the joy Jah planted deep inside the soul. Listen carefully. Babylon tried, but Babylon couldn't steal my smile. I remember walking through the market square, empty pockets and a silent prayer. The sun was hot, the burden was real, but faith was stronger than the pain I'd feel. The rich man laughed from his ivory chair, while hungry children searched everywhere. Yet in my heart there burned a flame, a living hope they could not tame. They thought I'd surrender, thought I'd break apart, but Jah built a fortress inside my heart. Babylon couldn't steal my smile, couldn't steal my joy, not even for a while. They tried with trouble, they tried with lies, till I lift my head to the skies. Babylon couldn't steal my smile, couldn't steal my hope through every trial. Jah gave me strength when the road was wild. Babylon couldn't steal my smile. They raised the prices, lowered the pay, made survival harder every day. Promises scattered like leaves in the wind, while greed kept growing from within. Brothers fighting brothers in the street, Babylon dancing to the bitter beat. But I heard a different melody, a voice of freedom calling me. The night grew darker, the pressure grew strong, but Jah kept placing new words in my song. Babylon couldn't steal my smile, couldn't steal my joy, not even for a while. They tried with trouble, they tried with lies, till I lift my head to the skies. Babylon couldn't steal my smile, couldn't steal my hope through every trial. Jah gave me strength when the road was wide. Babylon couldn't steal my smile. Tell me now, what can they do when your roots go deeper than fear? Ooh, what can they take when your treasure lives beyond this world? Yeah. What can they break when Jah is holding every piece together? Oh, nothing, nothing at all. Oh, Jah, guide and protect your children. Oh, Jah, keep the fire burning bright. Oh, Jah, through every season. Oh, Jah, through every fight. I've seen storms swallow mighty trees, yet humble flowers danced in the breeze. I've seen proud kingdoms rise and fall, but Jah's love outlasted them all. Every scar became a lesson learned, every loss became a bridge I crossed, every tear became a river of grace, leading me closer to Jah's embrace. They counted my failures, but Jah counted my prayers. Oh, they measured my troubles, but Jah measured my faith. Babylon couldn't steal my smile, couldn't steal my joy, not even for a while. They tried with trouble, they tried with lies, till I lift my head to the skies. Babylon couldn't steal my smile, couldn't steal my hope through every trial. Jah gave me strength when the road was wild. Babylon couldn't steal my smile. One day the walls of oppression will fall, truth will answer every call. The poor will stand with dignity, and justice will flow like the sea. Until that day I keep singing loud, not for fame and not for crowds, but for every soul who needs to know that hope can still survive and grow. Smile when they expect your tears, smile when they expect your fear, smile when the road gets rough, smile when the burden gets tough, because joy is rebellion, faith is resistance. free. Babylon couldn't steal my smile. My soul still sings. Babylon, Babylon couldn't steal my smile. Forever and ever, the chains may rattle, the winds may blow. The winds may blow, the mountains may tremble, the rivers may overflow, but the joy I planted still grows inside me. But there was one thing they could never reach, the joy I planted deep inside the soul. Listen carefully, Babylon tried, but Babylon couldn't steal my smile. I remember walking through the market square, empty pockets and a silent prayer. The sun was hot, the burden was real, but faith was stronger than the pain I'd feel. The rich man laughed from his ivory chair, while hungry children searched everywhere. Yet in my heart there burned a flame, a living hope they could not tame. He thought I'd surrender, thought I'd break apart. Listen. Before the world had noise, before fear learned how to speak, before Babylon built its confusion, there was light, not a light that fades with evening, but a light that remembers you when you forget yourself. And even now, through every broken road and every silent cry, that light is still calling, calling us home, calling us by name. We are not lost, we are the children of the everlasting light. Of shifting ground, where hope was lost but still was found. In quiet prayers my mother spoke, between the cracks of broken hope. The streets were loud with heavy chains, but something higher still remains, a voice that rises through the dust, reminding me what I can trust. They tried to name me by my pain, but Jah rewrote it in the rain, and every tear I thought was gone became the rhythm of my song. They saw the struggle, they saw the fight, but never saw the hidden light. We are the children of the everlasting light, shining through the longest night. No chain can hold what Jah has freed. We are the promise, we are the seed, we are the children of the everlasting light, rising up to claim the right, to live in truth, to walk in grace, to find our place in sacred space. Children of the everlasting light. Yeah. Babylon speaks in broken tongues, teaching fear to all the young, but truth is louder than the lie. It lives beneath the endless sky. I saw the mighty lose their crown, I saw the proud come crashing down, but humble hearts still stood their ground, where real salvation can be found. The more they built their walls of stone, the more the Spirit made its home. Inside the hearts they tried to break, a fire they could not take. The louder they tried, the more we knew that light was stronger than what they threw. We are the children of the everlasting light, hey, shining through the longest night. No chain can hold what Jah has freed. We are the promise, we are the sea. We are the children of the everlasting light, rising up to claim the right to live in truth, to walk in grace, to find our place in sacred space. Children of the everlasting light. I walk through valleys without a sound, where broken dreams lie underground. But even there, beneath the pain, the light was calling me again. It spoke in winds, it spoke in rain, it spoke through loss, it spoke through gain. It told me nothing stays the same, but truth will never lose its flame. The darkest night I ever knew was just the place where light broke through, and everything I thought was gone was just preparing me to dawn. The deeper the night, the stronger the flame, the more I remembered my true name. We are the children of the everlasting light, shining through the longest night. No chain can hold what Jah has freed. We are the promise, we are the seed, we are the children of the everlasting light, rising up to claim the right to live in truth, to walk in grace, to find our place in sacred space. Children of the everlasting light. Ooh, yeah. Who can dim what Jah has born? Who can silence the rising dawn? Who can stop what light begins when truth awakens deep within? No power, no fear, no night can stand against eternal light. Oh, Jah, let the light arise. Oh, 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 open every eye. Oh, 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 break every chain. Oh, Jah, wash away pain. Now I stand where shadows fade, where every debt has now been paid, where every tear that once was lost becomes the proof of what it cost. We are not what fear designed, we are the light it left behind. And every step we choose to take is more than darkness can break. The children rise, the voices blend, a story that will never end. Because what is born from sacred flame will never bow to shame. We rise, we shine, we stand in Jah's command. No fear, no fall, we are light for all. We are the children of the everlasting light, shining through the longest night. No chain can hold what Jah has freed. We are the promise, we are the seed, we are the children of the everlasting light, rising up to claim the right to live in truth, to walk in grace, to find our place in sacred space. Children of the everlasting light. We will not fade. Children of the everlasting light. We are remain. Children of the everlasting light. Jah leads the way. When the world forgets its way, the light remembers. When the night tries to return, the light remembers. Yeah. Listen, before the world had noise, listen, this is not a crown made of gold, nor a throne built by men. This is a crown shaped by survival, polished by tears, and lifted by grace. They thought the storm would finish me, but Jah had another plan. He dressed me in light and placed sunshine on my head. Now I walk like this, crowned by grace and sunshine. Yeah. I came from nights that had no name, where silence carried all my pain. The road was rough, the sky was cold, and dreams fell far beyond my hope. But even in that hollow place, I felt a hidden touch of grace, like something whispering through the dark. Child, I still protect your spark. The world may judge what they can see, but Jah was working secretly, turning broken into whole, restoring everything I sold. They saw the struggle, they saw the fight, but missed the sunrise inside my night. I am crowned by grace and sunshine, walking through the borderline. No chain can hold what love has blessed. I rise above the fear, the test. I am crowned by grace and sunshine. Every scar becomes a sign that Jah was with me all along, turning weakness into song. Crowned by grace and sunshine. Babylon tried to dim my flame, to wrap my destiny in shame. They spoke in voices full of doubt, but Jah was building me throughout. The poor may walk with empty hands, but still they reach for promised lands. And every step in weary shoes becomes a victory they choose. I learned that loss can plant a seed, that pain can turn into a need for something deeper than before, a love that opens every door. Oh, they counted loss, but I counted gain. They saw my tears, but not my rain. I am crowned by grace and sunshine, walking through the borderline. No chain can hold what love has blessed. I rise above the fear, the test. I am crowned by grace and sunshine. Every scar becomes a sign that Jah was with me all along, turning weakness into song. Crowned by grace and sunshine. I walk through valleys made of stone, feeling everything alone. But even there beneath the dust, a voice kept saying, you must trust. The storm was loud, the night was deep, but still my soul refused to sleep. Because inside the darkest place, I found the edge of endless grace. The world may break what it can touch, but cannot break what means so much. And every wound that tried to stay was slowly turning into clay. The deeper I fell, the higher I rose, because Jah alone truly knows. I am crowned by grace and sunshine, walking through the borderline. No chain can hold what love has blessed. I rise above the fear, the test. I am crowned by grace and sunshine. Every scar becomes a sign that Jah was with me all along, turning weakness into song. Crowned by grace and sunshine. Who said the broken cannot shine? Who said the lost cannot align? Who said the wounded cannot wear a crown beyond all earthly care? Not just, not truth, not light, they all declare I am alright. Because grace is not what I deserve, it is what I receive. And sunshine is not in the sky, it is inside me. Lift me higher, burn my fire, make me whole. Oh Jah, keep my soul. Now I stand where skies are wide, with mercy walking walking by my side, no longer bound by what I was, but shaped by sacred endless love. My crown is not what eyes can see, it lives inside eternally. And every breath I choose to take is proof of what grace can make. I am not what fear designed, I am the light it left behind. And every step I choose to go is sunshine only Jah can show. I rise, I shine, I live, I give, I heal, I forgive. No fear, no change, just grace and rain. I am crowned by grace and sunshine, walking through the borderline. No chain can hold what love has blessed. I rise above the fear, the test. I am crowned by grace and sunshine. Every scar becomes a sign that Jah was with me all along, turning weakness into song. Crowned by grace and sunshine, I am alive. Crowned by grace and sunshine, I will survive. Crowned by grace and sunshine, forever free. Crowned by grace and sunshine, that is me. When the world tried to bury me, grace lifted me. When the night tried to define me, sunshine rewrote me. And now I know I was never forgotten, I was crowned. Listen, listen. This is not a crown made of gold, nor a throne built by men. This is a crown shaped by survival, polished by tears and lifted by grace. They thought the storm would finish me, but Jah had another plan. He dressed me in light and placed sunshine on my head. Now I walk like this, crowned by grace and sunshine. I came from nights that had no name, where silence carried all my pain. The road was rough as...
Listen, this is not just a song. This is what happens when pain refuses to stay silent and becomes melody instead. They thought my scars were the end of my story, but Jah turned every wound into rhythm and every tear into a verse. So now I sing, not because I was never broken, but because I was rebuilt through the breaking. Hear me now, my scars are singing. I walk through nights with no direction, carrying silent recollection. Every step felt heavy, slow, like I was sinking low and low. The world looked past my fading face, no sign of mercy, no embrace, just echoes of what used to be, a shadow version of me. But in the silence of my pain, something whispered through the rain, a voice that never lost its tone, saying I was not alone. They saw the cracks, they saw the stain, but Jah saw music inside the pain. Jah turned my scars into songs, turned my weakness into strong. Every wound where I belong now sings where I went wrong. Jah turned my scars into songs, now I sing where I was wrong. What tried to break me all along became the reason I belong. My scars, they sing. My scars, they sing. Babylon tried to write my end, tried to break what could not bend. They spoke in chains and heavy lies, but could not silence my sunrise. I fell so low I touched the ground, but even there I heard a sound like distant drums beneath the dust, teaching me how to trust. Every cut became a key, unlocking what was meant to be. Every bruise a sacred mark, guiding me out of the dark. What they call defeat, Jah called art. What they called broken, he called star. darkest days, I had no place to rest. Dreams too heavy to explain, drowned in struggle, soaked in rain. But even when the night was deep, something in me would not sleep. A fire small but never gone, singing softly, carrying on. The pain was not the final page, it was the teacher of my stage. And every tear that hit the floor opened up another door. They saw the fall, saw the rise. They saw the wound, deep, saw the skies. I turned my scars into songs, turned my weakness into strong. Every wound where I belong now sings where I went wrong. I turned my scars into songs, now I sing where I was wrong. What tried to break me all along became the reason I belong. My scars, they sing. My scars, they sing. Tell me, who said pain has no purpose? Who said broken things cannot be beautiful? Who said the wounded cannot sing? Only those who never listen deeply, because Jah writes music on the skin of survivors, and every scar has a voice. Oh, Jah, turn my pain into praise. Oh, Jah, guide me through these days. Oh, Jah, let the broken sing. Oh, Jah, heal everything. Now I stand with lifted voice, not because I had no choice, but because I learned to see the blessing inside what broke me. The mirror shows a different face, not of shame, but of grace. Every line across my skin is where redemption lives within. I do not hide what made me fall, I sing it loud, I give it all. Because survival has a sound, and I let mine echo around. Scars don't mean the end, they mean I survive. Pain don't mean loss, it means I arrive. Broken don't mean gone, it means I grew. And every scar I have sings of you. I turn my scars into songs, turn my weakness into strong. Every wound where I belong now sings where I went wrong. I turn my scars into songs, now I sing where I was wrong. What tried to break me all along became the reason I belong. My scars, they sing. My scars, they sing. My scars, they sing. Forever they ring. When the world forgets my pain, my song remembers. When the night tries to claim me, my song remembers. When I forget who I am, my song remembers. Because Jah never wasted a scar, He turned it into a song. Listen. They tried to bury hope, they tried to silence faith, they tried to exhaust the heart until nothing remained. But there is something they never understood. You can attack the body, you can shake the mind, you can even break the spirit for a season. But if joy is alive inside you, it does not die easily. It survives everything that tried to kill it. And when all else is gone, joy remains. Joy is the last survivor. I walked through mornings without a sound, where even hope could not be found. The skies were gray, the days were long, and everything felt weak.
comfort, they took my pride, but could not take what lived inside. Joy is the last survivor, standing when all else is gone. Joy is the last survivor, singing its unbroken song. Joy is the last survivor, rising through the deepest night. Joy is the last survivor, turning darkness into light. Joy survives. Babylon came with heavy hands to shake my dreams and break my plans. They thought that sorrow would erase the memory of brighter days. But even in the lowest place, I felt a strange, unyielding grace, like something laughing in the storm, reminding me I can transform. The poor man sings with broken shoes, yet still he carries sacred news. That joy is not a fleeting thing, but something only pain can bring. They saw me fall, they saw me cry, but did not see joy never dies. Joy is the last survivor, standing when all else is gone. Joy is the last survivor, singing its unbroken song. Joy is the last survivor, rising through the deepest night. Joy is the last survivor, turning darkness into light. Joy survives. I learned that loss can teach the soul how broken pieces still make whole. And every tear I thought was waste was part of something time embraced. The deeper sorrow tried to go, the more my inner light would grow, because joy does not depend on gain. It rises even through the pain. I saw the mighty lose their crown, I saw the proud come crashing down, but humble hearts still found a way to smile into another day. The world can shake, the world can lie, but joy inside will never die. Joy is the last survivor, standing when all else is gone. Joy is the last survivor, singing its unbroken song. Joy is the last survivor, rising through the deepest night. Joy is the last survivor, turning darkness into light. Joy survives. Who taught joy to outlast fear? Who made it strong through every tear? Who placed a song inside the pain that even loss could not contain? Not man, not time, not fate, but something greater and innate. It lives in those who never break, even when everything is at stake. Oh, Jah, let joy arise. Oh, Jah, open my eyes. Oh, Jah, through every loss. Oh, Jah, you are my cause. Now I stand where silence fades, where broken nights become parades, and every wound I once concealed becomes the proof that I was healed. I'm not what sorrow made. I am the light that will not fade. And every step I choose to take is built on all that pain could break. Joy is not a passing sound, it is the life that I have found. And even when the storm is near, it sings above my deepest fear. Lost, then found, down, then crowned, hurt, then free. Joy is me. Joy is the last survivor,
When the world forgets hope, joy remains. And in the end, joy is the last survivor. Listen, they try to bury hope, they try to silence faith, they try to exhaust the heart until nothing remains. But there is something they never understood. You can attack the body, you can shake the mind.